Joyce posted this on his Instagram the other day. It says here, I am delighted to announce my management company, S-Jam Boxing, and I have teamed up with Al Haymon. I am excited to now have Al advising me in my career. My US debut will be announced imminently. The juggernaut is coming. Now, the first thing that most people are asking, as you see here in the comments, is, are you still with David Haye? There's someone here saying, personally, he should have jumped on the Matchroom USA train while it's in its early days. Yeah, but basically people are asking, is he still with David Haye? Now, S-Jam Boxing is a management company which was started by David Haye's manager and Joe Joyce's manager. So I guess there's still kind of a David Haye connection through S-Jam Boxing. Teaming up with Al Haymon, well, Haymon is an advisor. He's not a promoter. So technically David Haye can still be Joe Joyce's promoter because Al Haymon is only an advisor. Now, David Haye has lost a lot of steam off his company, Haymaker Ringstar, ever since he lost to Tony Bellew in the rematch. So he's probably not going to have many shows on. Also, several fighters have left David Haye's promotional company. I hope I didn't say management company a second ago. Promotional company. Several fighters have left, like Willie Hutchinson and so on and so forth. There was really only Joe Joyce remaining with Haymaker. So maybe Joe Joyce has just left Haymaker altogether, or maybe Haymaker have said to him, look, we don't have any shows for you here right now. If you want to go to the US and try your luck over there, Richard Schaefer, which is the other half of Haymaker Ringstar, maybe he can get you on some shows in the US and help you out in the US if that's what you want to do. So maybe that's what Joe Joyce is going to done. And maybe that's why Joe Joyce hasn't attempted to sign with Eddie Hearn, because he was fighting on Eddie Hearn's shows, but that was with the, let me not say the permission of David Haye, but with the consent of David Haye. He was fighting on Eddie Hearn's shows. But if he hasn't left Haye, then maybe that's why he hasn't signed with Eddie Hearn. If he has left David Haye, then it is a little puzzling as to why he wouldn't sign with Hearn. Because that would seem like the natural move. Rather than go to the United States where nobody knows him and try and set up shop over there, fighting on undercards and, you know, just as some random British heavyweight. I don't know. It seems a bit odd. He is training with Abel Sanchez. We've all seen the pictures of him in Big Bear with Triple G and all the other guys up there that Abel Sanchez trains. So, I don't know. Maybe Joe Joyce is just trying to find a new home for himself and see what works for him. But he's got to get a move on because he's no spring chicken. Joe Joyce is in his early 30s now. So he's trying to fast track himself. And I think Haymaker tried their best to get him the big fights. Well, I know they tried their best because David Haye was everywhere with Joe Joyce at one point. He was at ringside trying to goad Derek Chisora into fighting Joe Joyce and all this kind of stuff. So I think Haye's done as good as he can with Joyce. But at this point, I think Haye's very limited in terms of what he can do with him. And obviously David Haye's got his other ventures going on. Apparently David Haye's stepping into the world of poker. Being a professional poker player and all this other weird stuff. Maybe he's not too committed to the promotion again. I don't know. Maybe some cynical people are going to say David Haye only really set up this promotional company because of, you know, he wanted to attract attention to himself. And that's what it was all about. Once he retired, he realized that he's not going to be able to attract attention to himself through the promotional company because he's no longer fighting. So therefore, he's not really going to put too much effort into the promotional company anymore. Some cynical people will say that, and maybe that's true. I have got no idea. I'm just throwing that possibility out there. Whatever the case may be, Joe Joyce has got to try and sort out his own career and his own direction. There was no mention of David Haye in this particular post on Instagram. And I'm not sure whether he's, let me see here. No, I don't see anything here. I'm not sure whether he has said anything about it publicly in terms of his situation with David Haye. So we'll see. But in the US, I'm really not sure. S-Jam Boxing and Al Haymon. I mean, Al Haymon, maybe he can get Joyce to fight some of his other heavyweights, the Gerald Washingtons of the world and these kind of people. And I guess that's cool. But given how big boxing is in the United Kingdom at the moment, you would have thought that would be the natural route for him to go. So, but as I say, it all depends on, has he left David Haye or hasn't he? Maybe he's now working with the other side of that promotional company, Richard Schaefer, because we all know that Richard Schaefer has a very good relationship with Al Haymon. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, people. You've got some person here saying, bad decision, the US don't give a about UK fighters. He will all over you. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I think Al Haymon cares about fighters in general. That's what it appears, how it appears. He just cares about fighters in general. So anyway, let me know how you feel about all this in the comment section below, people. It's Haymon, I'm out.